and today's video is my final gear for my upcoming 2025 section hike of the Appalachian Trail. Now I'll be on trail for about 6 weeks, give or take a day or two, depending on where we end up, and this is the final gear that I'll be taking. Some of this is different than gear that I've taken in the past, so it's kind of updated. Some gear you'll recognize and some you won't. To start off, let's go over what I'll be wearing almost every day on trail. Let's start at the top with my Outdoor Research Swift cap. Moving down, we have my Columbia Omni Shade hiking shirt. This year I'm rocking a new color. Last year was blue. This year is, I would say, lilac. And then I have the Baleaf hiking pants. I needed new hiking pants. Mine were coming apart at the seams, so I bought these. I have my Topo Mountain Racer trail runners that I'll be using. My Chicken Tramper Gear fanny pack. And my trusty Gossamer Gear Maripossa backpack. One more thing that you'll often see me wearing on trail, especially in the mornings when it's cold or in the evenings when it's chilly, is my Skygoat fleece hoodie. It has thumb holes if I want to make my hands more covered. It has the quarter zip, and it has a really nice comfy hood. Let's go inside and unpack my pack and see what's inside. Starting with everything on the outside of the pack and in the pockets, I have a water bottle holder on my right shoulder strap. Usually I carry a little bit bigger of a bottle. Well, no, it is this bottle that I usually carry, Smart Water bottle, but it has the sport cap. So I think I have a spare sport cap somewhere. And then over here I have my Garmin InReach Explorer. This hip belt pocket on the right, I carry snacks. And my left hip belt pocket has my sunglasses. These are the Gooder brand sunglasses. They're inexpensive, and if I lose them, it's not too much of a hardship. I have my Petzl headlamp and my headphones. Moving to the side pocket, I have a 1 liter water bottle and my tent poles. Moving on, I have some hand sanitizer, my cooler cloth, my camp shoes, which are just some Crocs. And then in this stretchy pocket, it's where I carry my TP, my trowel, oops, wipies are somewhere in here. Oh, my rain skirt. Usually a little bag of wipies, a bag for trash, and my tent footprint. My rain skirt is by Light Heart Gear, and it's just a basic rain skirt, but I really like it better than rain pants. On to the side. In the top pocket on the side, I carry my CNOC Vecto water bag to be able to carry extra water. This is a 2 liter bag. I carry my Katadyn BeFree water filter this is a 1 liter bag attached to it. And I will probably carry a bug net. We'll see. Right. And in the bottom pocket on this side is where I have my rain jacket. I won't always carry it there, but it is a really handy spot to have it in case, especially if there's a quick rainstorm coming. It's easy on and easy off that way. This is the Light Heart Gear rain jacket. It's all seam sealed. I've done a video on it in the past. I really like this rain jacket. It has nice long pit zips, and the sleeves are really long, and the hood is really comfy, and you can cinch it down. In this bag, I also carry my rain mitts, and these are really helpful if it's raining to keep your hands dry so they stay warm, as well as if it's really windy. All right, moving on to the inside. here. I ripped it recently and I taped it up, and I don't know if I'm going to have time to get a new one in. So this one should work okay. We'll see. I totally forgot to order a new pack liner. Then right on top is my tent. I have it in a Cedar Summit bag. I'm just trying to compress it as much as possible. This year I am using the Big Agnes Tiger Wall tent. If you followed me last year, you know I was using my Gossamer gear, the one, and I really liked it. But I started having leaking issues quite a bit, and I ended up with so much water in my tent every time it rained. So I bought a new tent, Big Agnes Tiger Wall UL 2-person tent. Very roomy, and it is a little bit heavier, but I really enjoy it. So that's the tent I'll be taking. Next, I have my ditty bag. I have cut this down some from what I've used in the past, trying to cut some weight. This is my personal hygiene items, as well as first aid items, and I'll unpack that and show you what's in there. All right, so here is what's in my ditty bag slash first aid kit. I have a toothbrush and toothpaste, waterproof matches, Baleaf. This is a needle and thread, some hand warmers, various size band-aids. This is blister pads that just did not fit in here. I tend to get a lot of blisters on my heels when I first start, so that is a bunch of blister pads. Then I have some earplugs, a little knife, Gluco tape, fingernail clippers. This is a glasses repair kit, some moleskin, Neosporin. This is the Thermarest patch kit, and I have a D-ring for my filter. Let's see, a cork ball to massage my feet out at night, Aquapour water tabs in case I run into trouble with my filter, some Imodium, and my life-saving squirrel nut butter. This helps with chafing, chapped lips. Anytime I did get a blister, this really helped as well. After that would come my food, which I have yet to purchase, and I did think about using my bear can, and because I'm trying to get the weight down, I think I'm going to go with my food bag, although I know when I'm out there I complain that I hate hanging it because it's hard to hang, but we're going to do it. And so I haven't bought the food yet. That'll be a separate video when I get the food for the trip, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to actually wait until I'm with Operator and we're going to shop together for the trip. So that'll be an upcoming video. Next item is free floating. I usually keep this in my food bag, but it is a Cedar Summit long-handled spoon. I used to use a long-handled spork, but I really like the polished bowl better when I'm eating the spoon. The spork wasn't polished like this. It just felt funny in my mouth, and I really like the way this one is better. Next is my electronics bag. It is a little on the heavy side, but because I'm vlogging, I need to have extra battery banks and power. Let's go over what's in the electronics bag. This is a Anchor 20,000 battery bank, a 10,000 Anchor battery bank, my FlexTail mini pump, my fast charging brick, and it has 2 ports in it for when I'm in town, and then the various cords I'm going to need. In here, I also have stuffed into the crevices my Enlightened Equipment Torrid puffy coat. This has been with me the last few years, and it's very nice and warm, and it packs down, and I can stuff it into all the little cracks. My clothing bag, I do have my clothes in a Cedar Summit dry bag, and I might pare this down a little, but let's see what's inside. In the clothing bag, I have a pair of Old Navy shorts for sleeping, my Z-Packs fleece hat and my buff, a pair of LL Bean thin base layers. I carry 2 pairs of underwear in the past, and I wear a pair. In the past, I've carried ex officio, but this year I am carrying Woolx and Branwyn. I think that they're going to be more moisture wicking. I have an extra t-shirt in case I want to wear it in town or if it is really hot. And then I wear a pair of socks, and I carry 2 pairs. This year I will be switching back and forth probably. I have the Injinji hiking toe socks that I wear if my toes
are giving me problems with blisters. And then I'll be carrying my SilverLight hiking socks. I do hope to get in the light version of these as opposed to the winter ones to take with me on trail, but we'll see if they come in time. And then my Outdoor Research fleece gloves. I finally got a new sleeping pad. I've been talking about it for a while. My last few backpacking trips have not been fun to sleep. I've not gotten a good night's rest because, as try as I might, I loved my other sleeping pad, but I could not find the hole to plug it, and so it just was impossible to get a good night's sleep when you have to blow up your pad 3 or 4 times every night and you're lying on the cold ground. So I almost got the exact same one, the Nemo Tensor 3 season I think I had, but I decided, because I tend to get cold when I'm sleeping on the ground, I got the Nemo Tensor all seasoned sleeping pad, and I got the regular wide version because I do roll around a lot at night, and this keeps me from falling off the edge of my pad. I'm going to be doing another video on this and giving you all the details on that and showing you what it looks like all blown up, so stay tuned for that. And then I have my Nemo Philo Elite pillow. This is the pillow I've used since the beginning of my section hiking, and sometimes the little plug comes undone because it is getting on the old side, but it's still working great, and until I have to replace it, I'm not going to. Then I have my cook system. My cook system is the Snow Peak 700 milliliter titanium pot with lid, and it has the handles. And inside I store a lighter. Usually I have the mini, but I think they didn't have one. And then my fuel canister is down at the bottom. Just the MSR Isopro fuel. I like the small one because it fits inside the pot. Glad I saw this because I need to take those things out before I fly. And inside my handkerchief, wrapped up in the handkerchief, I keep my Pocket Rocket 2 stove. Last but not least, what I keep in the bottom is my quilt. And I have my quilt because it is synthetic, and it is just too hard to have it flying loose in my pack. I have it stuffed in a dry bag, and this is the Inlined Equipment Enigma Apex 20-degree quilt. And here it is. Do the colors look familiar? They exactly match my coat. Things I carry in my fanny pack. In the front zipper, I usually have my glasses. In the back pocket here, I carry tissue because my nose always runs when I hike. And then the other things in here are my wallet. That's trash. Oh, my comb, so I don't get dreads. I forget what this is called, but it's so I can set up my camera and click from far away to be able to take pictures. My neck knife, and usually lip balm or something like that. And on the inside is where I carry my Ultrapod with the Manfrotto clip, so my mini tripod. It's all folded up right now. Last thing I'll be bringing with me is my hiking poles. These are different than the ones I've hiked with in the past, as those broke. And these are the Black Diamond Pursuit. And they do have the cork handles, and they're finally breaking in really nice. So these are the hiking poles I'll be using. Time to use my handy dandy scale and see how much this weighs. I think it is going to be a little more than I wanted, and probably a little more than last year, because my tent is a little heavier and my sleeping pad is a little heavier. I did try and get rid of some other gear to counterbalance that. Like, I decided not to take my umbrella. Maybe I'll get rid of the shorts or something. I'm not sure yet, but I usually like it to be a base weight of between 15 and 16 pounds, but I think this one's going to be a little heavier. Let's see. Oh, let's see. All right. A little heavier than I would like. I don't know if you can see. 17.45 base weight. So as long as I can keep my food down, because I tend to overget food, that shouldn't be too bad. We'll see if there's anything else I can ditch, but I'm not really sure. I don't have that much clothes, and I did want the base layer in case it gets chilly, so we'll see. Maybe there's something else I can get rid of. 17.45 isn't terrible for a base weight. As long as I keep everything total under 25 pounds, I'm doing okay. All right, everyone, that is what I have for you today. Like I said, I'll be doing some upcoming videos on my sleeping pad and my food video. So I will be traveling and starting on the AT in less than 10 days. So I'm getting really excited. If you have any questions about any of the gear, please put it in the comments below and I'll answer them to the best of my ability. If you think there's something in my pack I can do without and would help lower my base weight, I would love to hear that. You can put that down in the comments and I'll see what I think. Hope you all have a fantastic week. Get out and hike, and I'll see you in the next video.